saying. Right now. Okay.
Did she really save the Sun King? Honora?
Yes. Yes, I saved the Sun Queen. King. Sun Queen, King. King Queen. King of the Queens.
She's a queen.
Totally a queen. Alright. Now, if I can figure out good spot. I had it, and then I hit the camera.
Alright.
No, I did it. Yep. Something like that. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high.
Not very.
Alright, now you can see my face, but now I'm very far away from the chat screen. But that is okay. I think I'll live. We should share the stiz off a resound, because, you know. Greetings to you, Sir Onyx. Alright, let me do this. Alright, shared that stuff. That stuff. It's been shared, that stuff. Okay. What? The stream, I shared it. It's been shared. Okay. So, we did some side questing last night, in last night's, blah, blah, blah episode. So, tonight, we are going to do not more side questing. We're going to go on to the main quest. Because, you know, it's about that time. Yes, the Dana clones are in the chat. Alright, so we are gonna fast travel here, right? Right, that's where we want to do it. And a single blonde Dana clone. Oh my. What is that? That is a weird looking thing. I don't know, he put a thing in the chat. I don't know, it's in the chat. I don't know what it is. Apparently it's a single blonde Dana clone.
Why is it blonde?
I am, well, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. And now Aloy is here. Hi, Aloy. How are you? I'm good. That's great, Aloy. All right.
Now we
It's
don't
not
even have a
locked
sun
either.
key.
Or at least it
This office.
isn't now. All right. Trying to get a few minutes where the kids aren't harassing her, but that's a lost cause, I think.
Nutritious.
There, fatty meat. That's what I need. Fatty meat. Hunting a little bit so that I could get some potions and we don't want to go in here unprepared. And we don't want to spend all our metal shards buying stuff that we can craft. That always seems like a waste.
I'll find a use for you.
Nice. Awesome. Wolf of Doom. I have killed you. You are now dead and full of doom. We got anything else? What is that? Watcher? Yeah. Fox? Whoops. That fox is pretty far away at the moment. At the moment. Rabbit bone. Well, crap. Now it's getting dark. And nothing near there. Alright, Fox. It's you or me. And it looks like it was already you. There's
Another
some
signal.
healing flowers. Goodness. Ah, what am I doing? Alright. Okay. Sorry, my foot actually itched for a second there.
I must be closing
And
in on
I
the signal.
needed to scratch it.
I need to find a way up to the tall neck's head.
Hmm. Well. Turkey. Gobble, gobble. Whoop, whoop. Alright.
I'll tuck that away. Easy, easy.
Fox killer.
This'll last.
Mm-hmm. Healing flowers.
Saving these for the trail.
Okay. We really don't want... I really don't want to go in there unprepared, so that's what we're doing right now. Bad rabbit. God bless it, get off that thing.
These will keep. Looks good.
Okay. No, damn it, it's not what I meant to do. Also, not what I meant to do. Ow. Okay. Yes, gobble. Hashtag I was killing turkeys. Killing the turkeys, gobble. Killing them all night, yeah. Well, I got 5 potions. Alright then.
So much for being careful.
Alright, well, I was going after that turkey, but, I'm guessing it's all the way the fuck around here. Yep. Hmm. I don't know, I feel like I don't want to go over there and get that. Pick up that. There it is. There's a board out here too. There he is. There we go. Alright, so we got 7 potions now. It's not terribly awful.
Just stay out of their way for now.
Alright. Fox Killer Aloy. No fox can withstand her might of death touch. It's like having an arrow go right through your body.
Save this for
But
later.
it was her death touch. It's not Thanksgiving, but I will go after the turkeys. All the turkeys. For all the Thanksgivings.
Watch yourself.
Oh, that's right, I gotta be inside. Fuck. Alright, so going all in. Or not. Come on. They're a long freaking way. Wow.
time to talk to Outlanders.
Well.
Tomorrow, they said. It's been hundreds of tomorrows. We're no closer.
Wow. All right.
A quick way down.
Worth it. I don't care. I'm tired of trying to find a way around. That's right.
He's home.
Dawn breaking. Every time's different.
We can't even keep our Sun King safe. How do we expect to win a war?
Like an Outlander. Our child Sun King whisked off to Meridian. Already. Going light.
Whatever. I'm getting down there. And I didn't die. Woot, I'm champion. Here we go.
I'm heading down.
I've spent a lifetime trying to uncover the secrets of this world. where the machines came from. How the old ones achieved such marvels only to fall into silence and death. A lifetime of failure, as year by year, decade after decade, I hit walls I could not break, doors I could never breach. Until a Nora huntress marched out of the savage beasts. And voila, for her, all the deepest secrets of the earth were laid bare. I suspect you will have an easier time with this door than I did years ago.
Hold for identiscan. Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Malfunction. 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 Malfunction.
Kidding me?
You don't hear me laughing.
Shut up. Hey! Elizabeth Sobeck here! Requesting access!
Access request acknowledged. Root command functions available. Do you wish to proceed?
I do! Get me through this door!
Analyzing. Primary access inoperable due to mechanical failure. Emergency venting procedure likely to circumvent blockage. Do you wish to proceed?
Yes.
Emergency venting authorized.
I underestimated you. So by now,
Guess you can't have everything.
that will draw attention. We won't have this place to ourselves for long now.
We? Last I checked, I was the one risking my life down here.
Yes, fine. Now will you please get moving? There's so much to learn in less time than I'd hoped.
Wow. Yes, I might, actually.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn.
Zero Dawn. We found it.
Are you really so surprised?
Facility diagnostics detect multiple failures. Attempting repair.
So, what was this room?
An entrance hall, perhaps. Have a look around.
Save these for the trail.
Interesting. If I have to listen to that rancid "Do Your Part for Zero Dawn" song one more time, I swear I'm going to stab out my eardrums before the melody can fester in my ear canals. It is not inspiring, it is not stirring, it is dreck. That makes me want to kill myself before the robots even get a chance. I would literally give my life right now to kill the asshole who composed that goddamn thing. Ugh, can't this apocalypse at least have a decent soundtrack? Wow. Alright then. Welcome, Evil Voltron, to the chat. Oh. Okay, I don't know what the other one was, but whatever.
Please take a seat and wait for your name to be called. A selection of beverages and snacks are available.
Small.
I want beverages and snacks. Interesting.
Please proceed into viewing room 1.
See? Voltron knows.
Regarding
He
the
knows.
purpose of your visit.
Snacks. That's where it's at. For the 5th time, please restock the lounge's selection of herbal teas. If I have to listen to one more egghead throw a tantrum because we're out of organic cucumber mint or blackberry sage varietals, I'm going to lose it. Please respond, and this time, no tempest in the teapot or steamed demand jokes, okay? Steep demand. I pronounced that wrong. I pronounced it wrong. I pronounced it right. It was like, okay. Open this door. Humans versus Pokemon. That's what happened here. And the Pokemon won.
Holographic feed.
CD01 data intact. Initiating playback.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn. I am General Harris, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff of the United States of America. I'm sure you've heard the rumors that Zero Dawn is a top-secret super weapons program, the technological miracle that will save us from the Pharaoh Plague, if Operation Enduring Victory could hold off the robots long enough. The reason I'm sure you've heard the rumors is that I'm the one who spread them, and they are all lies. Zero Dawn is not a super weapons program, and it will not save us. Nothing will save us. And here's why. By the time the glitch was noticed, it was already too late. Nothing could stop the Pharaoh Plague. Nothing can. Its robots will continue to replicate and devour the biosphere. Life on Earth will be destroyed. Our planet reduced to a barren sphere. Global extinction is inevitable. No matter how many we kill, the robots just keep exponentially making more. If we had their deactivation codes, we could shut them all down. The entire swarm. But since their cryptographic protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, cracking a code set would take half a century. At best, we've got 16 months. Not exactly what you'd call a survival option. The destruction of a biosphere is not the sort of apocalypse you can wait out in a fallout shelter or a space station. There will be no Earth left to reclaim. Just a lifeless, toxic rock with several million Pharaoh robots on it, hibernating. Waiting for something to eat. This is the horrible truth behind the lies of Operation Enduring Victory. My lies. Lies designed to inspire millions of innocents to sacrifice themselves in battle. Why? One reason. To buy time for you and the work you will do here. Zero Day. The day that life on Earth ceases to exist is coming fast. It cannot be stopped. The hope of Zero Dawn is that something new might come after. But I will leave it to Elizabeth Sobek to shine that thin ray of light into the darkness. Harris, out.
Wow.
It doesn't make sense. Life on Earth didn't cease to exist.
He said it could not be stopped.
But it was. Somehow Elizabeth saved us. I've got to keep looking. Find out how she did it.
Had to get a drink. Those shells, that's right, Onyx, those shells.
Castros. They got in. Through the vents.
Let nothing stop you from learning the truth.
Spread out! If it moves, kill it!
What is this place? Tomb?
How the hell did they get in here?
To me, you chuffs! Tell me good! To destroy the unfaithful! Blood! Pick up! Surround the Forsaken! Found him!
Don't run.
We're too close to electronic.
That's why you shouldn't have run.
The data points, what do they contain?
With Suzanne Alpert, environmental scientist. Doctor?
I'm sorry, I wasn't,
Just stating your name. What were you thinking about, Doctor?
nothing the General said. Not really. I was on the Syzygy East Response Team in 2051, just after the second earthquake compromised the reactor. I still dream about it, after all these years. The red zone spreading on the imaging, slowly, so slowly, like a hand opening its fingers.
Your involvement in that event is why you were asked for by name.
Really? That's interesting. Because nothing worked. Nothing could grow there again. It was a catastrophic failure. But the red zone is a blip compared to global-scale biomass reduction. The biosphere and hydrosphere will collapse, render the Earth uninhabitable long before the robots finish us.
No, maybe. I
Can't
might.
buy time against that. So, you'd better show me what Zero Dawn really is.
I'm sure you now understand the urgency of why we brought you here, Ms. Okilo.
Captain Okilo, are you trying to thank me for not resisting?
I believe we could negotiate a diplomatic solution.
When it came to my country's lithium, it was always a swarm that would be sent to negotiate. Metallurgic International, U.S. Robot Command. The markings changed, but the robots were the same.
You have had considerable experience in human-robot conflict.
Yes, and I've got the prosthetic limbs to show it. Yet I continue to face this horror, even though the challenge was great. Cyber warfare. I thought Zero Dawn would be a Manhattan project to generate the deactivation codes. With the resources I had, I estimated code breaking to be a hopeless endeavor. I was almost looking forward to being proved wrong.
Unfortunately, your estimation was correct.
As your General Harris said. So then, you did not bring me here to commiserate. What is left?
Look, let's cut the mystery. You're building a colony ship. It's obvious. And it's not gonna fly. I mean, literally. Remember the Odyssey? That multinational heap of space junk that's been in graveyard orbit since '57? That went nowhere real slow. And you have to get somewhere real fast. Do you have any idea the immensity of the challenge to prep a new colony ship in time?
To be clear, I'm not a worker on the project.
Do you even understand how few people it could save? The whole generation ship concept is not gonna happen. It's the first thing you'd abandon in favor of embryonics. For that kind of storage we're talking, a lot of bulk, a lot of power, a lot of resources. So even if you do it, even if you build it and point it at Sirius X, there's no room for people on that thing, all right?
If you could try to remain calm.
You people are crazy if you think you're getting off this rock. No one's getting off.
Medical.
Wow, he lost it. And I don't think they were planning on building a colony ship. I don't think that was in the plans. Okay, so that's a bunch of stuff I'm not reading right now. Let's move on.
You previously worked for Faro Automated Systems.
On the chariot line self-replication routines. I came here thinking this was a rendition. When your people took me, I thought, about time. I've been trying to swallow the guilt every day since...
Would you like to take a moment?
No, I really hoped Zero Dawn was a way to undo it all. My work. And I'm sorry to say I was ever proud of it, but to really sell a concept and in the labs, in the light of creation, that first test run, when you saw they understood their own structures, could rebuild themselves from memory and light, there were no limits. God, there were no limits.
Wow.
Want to discuss?
Whew. So Mama, she was right.
Pardon?
My mother, she took her Bible real serious. Not just Texas Bible serious, Pentecostal serious. Favorite chapter? Revelations. Now, I didn't always understand her on account of all that speaking in tongues and such, but when she did use her words, there was always end times this and lake of fire that on account of sinful lifestyles. Speaking of which, mind if I smoke?
A tobacco cigarette.
Sorry, darling. My taste run classic. Compliments to your team tracked me down. Been a price on my head 18 months now. Sterling Malky was me, don't mind admitting.
Been plenty of snakesters chasing the bounty, too. But I kept the zigging to their zag. How'd you finger me?
I believe Dr. Sobek listed you as an alpha candidate. Priority snatch and grab.
Always suspected she had a little thing for me. Hey, I don't suppose you got real coffee in this place? You know, blood coffee? Conflict cappuccinos?
Mr. Tate, I'm clearing you to proceed. Just go.
That is accurate, yes. So these mechanical monstrosities, they don't just kill people. They feed off them? Not just people. All organic matter. Every living thing dissolved into nutrients. Millennia of evolution liquefied. The miracle of life reduced some bloody biofuel.
Wow.
Word. Yes. Who did this? Pharaoh? That asshole. Is he here? No, Doctor. Please, tell him Tom Pike wants a word. Now, get off! Get off!
Wow.
Please, you get Ted Pharaoh in here!
Wow.
CD02 data intact. Initiating playback.
Elizabeth Sobek.
You've heard the bad news, and it's all true. The Pharaoh Plague is devouring the biosphere. Life itself will cease to exist. But does that have to be the end? What if we could give life a future? What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This is the aim, the hope, of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super-intelligent, fully automated terraforming system and bring life back from lifelessness. What would such a system require? At its core, it would need a true AI, fully capable of making the trillions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere. An immortal guardian, devoted to the reflourishing of life. We call it Gaia. Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system. She will need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose. Now, these aren't AIs, but make no mistake, each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species has ever before attempted. Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn. The construction of underground facilities to hold it all.
Wow.
And that's just the start. We don't have to build the entire system. The beauty of a fully automated terraforming system is that it can build itself. Now, over the days to come, you'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working on, fit together. How we'll race the clock to execute our harvest initiatives, write the software, build the tech and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here. How Gaia will generate those deactivation codes General Harris talked about, and build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good. How Gaia will not just build, but imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries. From detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas, to the regreening of the Earth from cryopreserved seed stocks, to rewilding the Earth with animal life. And then, when all that is done, how a new generation of human beings, spawned at cradle facilities around the globe, will partake of Apollo, the vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement from which they will learn of us, our world. And most important, how not to repeat our mistakes. It's not an impossible dream. It is within our grasp if we work tirelessly and stop at nothing to achieve it. We can't stop life from ending. But if you will help me, help Gaia, we can give it a future. Join me and help make that future real.
Wow.
Pre-made?
That's cray-cray, yo.
By a machine. A machine of creation.
Oh, Lord. That's thoroughly loud. I apologize, everyone.
Why Hades, then? If it was part of Gaia, how did it end up in
I might have missed one.
the package of a feral robot? Why does it want to kill me? And Apollo, the Archive of Knowledge, what happened to that?
I'm as confused as you are. Maybe the answers lie ahead.
So something happened. There it is. Well, Mr. Retarded, this means that according to Elizabeth Sobek, there was absolutely no way whatsoever we could stop the complete extinction of all life whatsoever on the planet. Every bug, plant, living animal, everything, every molecule of life gone. And this AI they built. All right, first off, you build an AI, and it goes haywire. And because you build an uncrackable. What a dumb bunch of dummies. All right, so then you build another one. But here's my question. If you don't make it 100% uncrackable, something's gonna do that. So I wonder... I got a lot of thoughts running through my head. So basically, in a nutshell, they created an alternate AI that was basically supposed to reboot the planet once it was completely dead. Kind of like Star Trek 3, or 2. You know, with the Genesis Project. Basically, life from lifelessness.
If you're still nauseous. No, the inhibitors have kicked in. I can't feel the back of my tongue. I wish I could tell you I'd believe in this. But the damage is too great, too extensive, too complete. With all respect to Dr. Sobek's work and Miriam, no. No, life doesn't always find a way to keep going. Sometimes it never comes back. Like Syzygy East. Like the Congo. Like Timor.
Ooh, shit, they fucked up the Congo, huh?
That's our reward? A buried city full of terminal patients waiting out the clock?
You grow old together, with your loved ones, in safety.
I don't have loved ones. I suppose I could start a family?
I'm afraid not. All inhabitants of Elysium will be medically sterilized. A habitat capable of sustaining a starting base of 2,000 individuals for up to 100 years is a huge challenge, Dr. Albert. If the population grows instead of diminishes, everyone will be dead inside 30 years.
I knew it. I just couldn't bring myself to say the words.
I'm sorry.
Finish it. Medical euthanasia. I want no part of this. I just want it over.
I see. Protocols require a 48-hour waiting period, after which...
Wow. Wow. Wow.
See to make sure I behave this time?
Security, for your protection. Would you like to discuss how you're feeling?
Sure. I'll tell you. Surprised. No, flabbergasted. Like my own man would say, flabbergasted. That vein pumping in his forehead. I thought you people were just completely underprepared for a spaceflight project. But now I can see it's worse. Much worse. Sobek is a total fantasist, a dangerous fantasist. He's kind of blue skying. It's... Jesus. I'm sorry we wasted each other's time. I'm ready to leave now.
I'm afraid that's not possible.
Everything you're talking about here isn't possible.
I recommend you read the documents regarding your options.
I've seen enough. I'm getting out of here. What did you know? Get your hands off me!
The world's dead. They didn't do whatever the hell they want to you, I guess. I mean, at this point, in a little more than a year, according to what numbers I was looking at, there's not going to be anybody to bother with whether you got murdered or not.
Of course I'll do it. To be given the opportunity to rebuild what the damage that I don't feel worthy of it, but I will do it, absolutely.
I want to stress that this was never about your culpability.
It is to me. Dr. Sobek, Margot, they were smart to get out of Pharaoh when they did, but not one of us took it as a warning sign. It just told ourselves we weren't cut out for the BTRI cabals. That's better than rapid innovation. Better at competing, better than the next guy, a better killing machine. It's just amazing how a century and a half of science fiction did nothing to swerve our species from the path of doom. I mean, I'm done with that life. I mean, I will work hard, twice as hard to earn this, for my family to have a place in Elysium. I never thought that there could be atonement.
So, I got a lot of questions that are I'm not sure I don't have answers to yet. Like, first off, if this worked, if everything happened the way it said it did, which clearly some of it has, if the world ended and then it started over, that would explain where the grass chewing machines came from, the various machines that are supposed to mimic the animals that wow. Sorry, it's hard to concentrate with that. So yeah, the AI Gaia, I guess, created the machines that it needed to do the work that the animals, bugs, insects, and stuff weren't around to do. And of course, with making some animals, some machine animals, you have to create others because it's a circle of life, Hence why you have things like the glint hogs and the scrappers, basically scavengers, but they're machine scavengers, so that these machines that they produce, when they die, fall apart, get killed one way or another, their parts don't just lay around the earth and pile up until it's a giant heaping pile of dead corpses, like the real ecosystem would worth. Things biodegrade and so Hades, I'm assuming, was one of these functions of Gaia. And I'm guessing Hades is either malfunctioning or the sentient AI that was in this machine 1,000 years ago or whatever the hell. What? Anyway, it seems to me that possibly that the AI that they shut down, maybe they didn't shut it down. Maybe it knew what was going to happen. Yeah, and I'm speculating. You know, maybe something else happened, you know, along the way, and things malfunctioned. Maybe the Shadow Karja or someone else messed with the Gaia AI, damaged it somehow, you know, exploring or something to that effect, and is causing it to go haywire, you know. But I my theory at the moment is that this rogue machine, this rogue AI, the swarm, as they call it, well, they stopped it right at the very end. They stopped the swarm. But, I mean, of course, the machines were still there. It was the end of everything. There was no way. But what if it allowed them to... They said there was no way to stop it. You know, and it shut itself down. Maybe it shut itself down. Maybe it knew what their plan was. Maybe they knew they were basically going to starve these machines to death. I don't know. Maybe it knew that they were going to try and crack its code with this new... I'm not quite sure. Oh, shiznit.
This is
No, I'm gonna die. How I did not die there, I don't know.
grant me victory. You provoked the I'll make you pay for that.
Come on. Oh. Gotcha.
This is like a Am I done? Worse. Only a little left.
Got him, got them. I don't want your stupid gun right now. I just want your loot.
Heavy. It's hard, too.
There we go. Is there anything else in here? Yes.
Zero Dawn. He is odd in a way. an expression on the grandest scale, but there is so much unfairness. Why was I chosen? Was it decided by committee? By algorithm? My family will be saved because I happen to graduate in art history? Is this right?
Dr. Soubet? Christina Soubet?
Yes. I met a man, another historian. His fields are Bauhaus and the New Materialists. But he once attended one of my talks. Another unfair chance. Of all the many people in that auditorium, that we should both be here now. And yet, I feel more accepting of my fate. No, it is not fair. Not at all. But for the sake of my family, for the sake of art. Art is alive. It must be able to speak from beyond history and echo in the future, not perish into oblivion. This opportunity, I must do this.
I hashed it out with them, what the point of Artemis was. I made it clear I wasn't on board for a global zoo. We haven't exactly proved ourselves to be great custodians in the past few thousand years. So the idea of a reconstituted biosphere, well, it's horrifying, isn't it? A complete horror show. We have no right to take a best guess at this stuff. But the alternative? Nothingness. For there to have been all this, and then nothing. And with Charles Ronson running the show, I respect him. He's got a passion to it. He's hot-blooded. So I said I'll do it. I'll put my all into this, literally. When the project is done, I'll take the medical option, thank you. Counselor said I might change my mind. I told him that he didn't know me very well then. For life's sake, I'll do the dirty work. But I want no part of this pathetic attenuated future on offer. I'm an outdoors man. Never did like the feel of solid-state lighting on my skin. And a wee bit of a claustrophobe anyway.
So, the Australian dude's opting out.
Now, those lame FBI black hats at Mockingbird back in the day, I enjoyed schooling them. But maybe I went in too hard on this poor counselor. She was cute, and just going down a checklist after all. Couldn't expect her to see how ridiculous Zero D's ambitions are. God's own budget thrown at a kid playing with a hologram sculptor. Palms up, honey. I'm just calling it like it is. Hey, look, Mom, I'm making nature. Now, if nature is so important, why not let nature take its course? Extinction? That's natural. Zero Dawn? No, ma'am, that ain't. Heck, it's so unnatural it'd be called an abomination back home, and you know it. That's why you're hiding it. Meanwhile, my little honey of a counselor, she's munching the inside of her cheek. Bad habit. She chewed one of her nails, too, just one. Not your day, was it, little sweet pea? Saw her quota slipping away. Said, I assume you intend to decline the assignment, Mr. Tate. You kidding me? 18 months hard labor in exchange for 30 years lounging around Elysium watching porn? Sign me up.
All right, then. Wonder if somebody sabotaged the project.
Another one of these.
That's a thought, too.
Need to find
Here's the one weird thing that troubles me. If the world ended and life started anew, I could possibly see that the animals, the living animals that are running around currently were, part of that ecosystem. I could also possibly see that the tribes, the different, tribes that are around, while some of them clearly have no concept of past culture, some of them seem to be very intrigued. And I guess it's really 50-50. I guess you could say that they could be a new tribe with, past, living on top of a past civilization. So regardless of whether they somehow survived in small numbers through the end of the world, or whether or not they the Gaia basically through its creation process, humans eventually spawned off, but I'm not so sure the world completely ended, because the way they've already stated that they managed to stop that machine just at the last minute before they got Zero Dawn to work. I wonder, like I said, I wonder if possibly the machine knew what was going on and knew that, it had to find a way to protect itself. And if that's the case, did these people, did humans thrive and flourish after the end of the world? I mean, most of the world would have been decimated. They were counting down the complete extinction of all population was like less than 500 days away. And Zero Dawn was literally at the very last day, the last few hours on their last holdout, They're clearly mentioning that they have some sites like Elysium, this place, where they were going to, send some people to live out, the rest of their lives there in peace once this all was said and done. But they also said they were going to sterilize them so they couldn't have any babies. They were also euthanizing people. So they were basically, with Elizabeth Sobek's plan, I have a feeling not only was it what to do when these machines destroy all living life on Earth, but I think maybe even a little bit more, maybe that's what everyone seems to be referring to, because if you remember in some of our earlier episodes, when they were initially reading the plan, some of those people were like, that's insane and not even morally okay. And trying to rebuild the Earth, trying to play God, I could see trying to play God, some people saying not morally okay, but I think, especially with some of the people that were in that room, Joint Chiefs and military heads, and I think maybe more so Elizabeth Sobek proposed that all life had to end for Project Zero Dawn to work. They were euthanizing people. I'm very much thinking now that that was the catch, was that people couldn't survive after this. If we did, it might not work the way it's supposed to. That's my thought. Now, with all of that being said, if they did destroy all of humanity one way or another, euthanizing everybody and basically making sure we couldn't, no humans survived this, and of course the machines would take care of all the rest of the biomass, or maybe more so, maybe more so pondering all of that, my big question is, Aloy, where the hell did she come from? We clearly know that she is a 99% DNA match.
To install an age emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
Alright then, so we know that she's a 99% match for Elizabeth Sobek, the creator of the Zero Dawn project. Also, somebody in one of the dialogues that we got today mentioned embryos. And I wonder if, because in an earlier episode, the guy that we talked to in our earpiece, in our focus, mentioned trying to freeze people to keep them alive for centuries, cryo-freezing. I wonder if there weren't preserved embryos inside Gaia. And that's where people come from. That's where they initially came from, was the preserved embryos. And if Elizabeth Sobek donated her own embryos to that, that would make sense why Aloy is a 99% DNA match to Elizabeth Sobek, i.e. essentially her daughter. Because unless she is a clone of Elizabeth Sobek, which is also another theory, you know, you take somebody's DNA and clone. Let's see. Left, up, left, down. Left, up, left, down, right. Left, up, left, down, right. Left, up, left, down, and right.
Done. I should check the door nearby.
Down, left, up, right, down. Oh, I'm missing a power cell, so this isn't gonna work. That's not gonna work. We need a power cell for that. Okay. Where are we headed? Up. How do we get up there? Quite interesting. Come on. Get out of the door, Aloy. That's a long way around to have to go. God bless it. Okay. Alright. Interesting. Okay. So... Ah! Around the other side. I missed this. I mean, I went there the first time. A clone might be a very good choice. I mean, cloning's definitely possible, but I think maybe, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. They were pretty advanced.
Found one. Looks intact.
All right. And we'll put that in.
That should do the trick.
Okay, so that's gonna be down, left, up, right. No, wait. This one's supposed to be right. And the last one is down. Did I get it right? Yes.
Now to see what lies beyond it.
Okay, finally. Angry over the lack of bath?
No, she got one.
Oh. I'm so sorry.
She didn't want to get out.
Oh crap, more of them.
Eclipse. They're here.
Avoid contact.
Lines look good.
Gaia. It's up there. Second floor.
Can you reach it?
So much for avoiding contact.
She's here.
It's alright. Shoot.
Farewell.
Oh shit. Oops, I didn't mean to do that.
Fear us! Fear the shadow! Stay in cover!
Crap, man.
Get ready for the...
Is that all of them? That's all of them. Good job. Good job.
Or not.
We have a problem!
Jesus. Can't see shit in here.
You're getting picked up.
Really serious? I keep right and go to the wrong trigger button first.
Room's clear.
Elevators non-operational. Stairwells have collapsed.
I think they're a little angry that I'm here. Okay, not...
Stocking up.
Keep an eye on those Deathbringer guns in case I need one, though. Grab these mushrooms. You never know when you need some mushrooms, man. Never know. Okay, so something else over here. More shrooms. Interesting.
Hello, I'm Margot Shen, and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple. You probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff. Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots. The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. Waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots. And not just build, imagine, from scratch. Any robot she needs for any conceivable purpose, designed and fabricated at a snap of a finger. Hers. Her finger. So, Hephaestus isn't really the forge. It's more like the knowledge of craft and ingenuity of a mastersmith to wield the hammer. Encoded as software. Virtual creativity made real. Gaia's already learning. In simulation, she's doing some very creative things with fractal assembly and animal morphologies. Her designs aren't about to win the Liam Prize anytime soon. But hey, everyone has to start somewhere. So, yes, time to get started. Let's do this.
I don't get it.
Which part? It's a little technical in places.
If Gaia was just... I've seen these shapes before. In cauldrons.
But of course, the birthing places of Gaia's machines.
Alright, let's grab the rest of these. What else? Is there anything else in this room? We'll get that in a second. There's probably the same thing we just listened to.
Hello, I'm Margot Shen, and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple. So, like, you probably noticed that it was about a third of you.
Never know when I might need these.
The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff.
I think this is it. Elizabeth Sobek's office. But it's sealed off. There's got to be a way inside.
Keep looking.
More clips.
Careful now.
Whatever. That's gay. Yes, Robot Hobbit. Once I replace my body with machine, nothing will stop me. I will be the unstoppable force.
Welcome to Apollo, the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations. I am Samina El-Badji. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement. Apollo is, therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion, albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable. The challenges before us are immense. Specifically, we will have to design and implement 4 major initiatives simultaneously. First, the construction of data repositories in cradle facilities around the world, ensuring redundancy. Second, the collection and processing of a projected 180 million discrete data entries. 42 zettabytes of data in Mandarin, English, Spanish, and Arabic. Third, the transferal and encoding of all that data onto DNA encapsulated in synthetic fossils. The only medium capacious and durable enough to safeguard it without degradation for the centuries to come. And last, but not least, the development of the holographic interface and gamified curricula, by which future humans will commune with Apollo, progressively unlocking heuristic learning modules, leveling up their knowledge and skills they will need to take control of the terraforming system. That is the future towards which all of our efforts will be directed. Not just the preservation of the past, but the seed for the flourishing of a new tree of knowledge. Welcome, and let us begin.
Are you done talking yet? Jesus Christ. Seriously. Fucking shut up already. Yes. God damn it, Roman Reigns. God damn it, Roman Reigns.
Who,
Over here!
me?
It's her! You cannot run from righteousness. We're dead too, if you don't fight!
Stupid ass.
Look around. See if anything is left.
I have not seen one collectible in this area. That's weird. What's up here? There we go.
Dr. Sobek, please archive this testimonial in Apollo. Cross-reference to all mentions of my name and Operation Enduring Victory. My name is General Aaron Harris. From 2060 to 2066, I served as the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, the highest-ranked officer of the United States Armed Forces. The tenure of my command included strategic planning and oversight of Operation Enduring Victory, a falsehood perpetrated on the civilian populations of the United States and other nations during the last 14 months of life on this planet. Before the Pharaoh Plague, I did my job and did it well. I was bold and decisive, crafty in political maneuvers. It wasn't an accident that I rose to my position and became the commander of the largest mechanized force ever assembled. But to what end? My only lasting achievement was the extinction of life on Earth. And my one redeeming act, if any, was to delay that extinction by days or weeks, by throwing more death at it. It is my hope that there will be no need for men like me in the world to come. If you are one of the people of that future world listening to this message, please know that I am sorry and that I wish you well. Sincerely, Aaron Harris.
Wow. Wow.
Welcome to Hades. Zero Dawn's extinction failsafe protocol. The ultimate killer app. Now, I know what you're thinking. The purpose of Gaia is to resurrect life. So why give her a subordinate function, only purpose of which is to wipe out life all over again? I mean, what? Just plumb crazy, ain't it? Well, no, it isn't. Reconstituting a biosphere? That's a tall order. Tech smart as Gaia may be, odds are she won't get it right the first time. I mean, imagine your guy 200 years from now and this new biosphere growing, it's all gone wrong. Alkalines are skyrocketing, coniferous forests eroding under the lash of superstorms that would have drowned Noah. It's chaos. Spinning top that won't stop wobbling. Now what are you gonna do? Release phase 1 organisms into that hot mess? Hope their CO2 and methane can balance out what you got started? Hell no. What you're gonna do, Gaia, is step aside while Hades takes over and does what you're just too darn nurturing and life-loving to do, which is burn that misbegotten mess of a biosphere to the ground so Gaia can start over. Okay, not burn, more like reverse terraforming operations and suffocating. But you get the idea. Hades takes the biosphere back to zero. Square one, blank slate.
Oh,
and
God,
then,
Christ.
only then does it hand the steering wheel back to Gaia and say, try again, old girl. And better this time, or we'll have to do this again. That's Hades. It's pretty badass when you think about it. Extinction on demand. Death on speed dial. All for the greater good, of course, but still, kind of metal. So welcome to Hades. Welcome to the void.
Okay, so if that's the original purpose of Hades, why does it want me extinct?
We need more data.
And how does it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh Titan, getting worshipped by the Eclipse like some kind of god?
I'm learning as you are, Aloy. Keep searching.
Looks like the only one.
Okay, so that's dumb. They were having a... Okay, so they were having a bit of problem trying to perfect Hades. That's not surprising. It was supposed to relieve Gaia of control. That's kind of you, sir. supposed to relieve Gaia of control of terraforming long enough for it to destroy everything and then give her back control so she can retry. Now my question is, who gets to decide when it's right? Because if Hades gets to decide, that means, you know, once it's right, Hades is obsolete.
Are these what I think they are?
Artificial wombs. Machines to spawn a new generation of human beings.
Well, they named it all gods. Poseidon, Hades, Apollo.
Cradle facilities. Elizabeth said a new generation of humans would be spawned inside such places.
She did.
On Mother Mountain. It was one of them?
There's only one way to be sure.
The hatch wouldn't open. Something about a corrupted Alpha registry. I need to search Elizabeth's office.
Well, we've been trying to find her damn office forever.
Pure logic won't cut it, Ted. To pull this off, Gaia's going to need to have some skin in the game. It has to care.
What if it runs amok? Have we learned nothing from our mistakes?
Your mistakes, I think you mean?
All I'm saying is, give it a kill switch.
She was just bored, Ted. I'm not gonna put a gun to her head while she's still in the cradle.
You talk like it's a child. What if it becomes a monster?
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
Of course, Gaia, go on.
I'm sorry to contradict you, but Mr. Farrow's argument is sound. At this point, the development of my psyche is not entirely predictable. To ensure preservation of life, a hardwired override is, I believe, a necessary safeguard.
There. Satisfied, Ted?
Jeez, Liz, just do what it says.
Wow.
Looks like it used to hold something.
Us would benefit from antilope morphologies, though Kempered forms show superior load-bearing capability.
You're a quick study, Gaia.
Dr. Sobek, as I have conducted this comparative analysis of mammalian morphologies, I have gathered extensive data on the quaternary extinction event.
Oh? And your assessment? Gaia?
Logically speaking, the extinction was a natural consequence.
And yet,
I find the loss of megafaunal species unaccountably sad. That they passed forever into oblivion causes me to experience a grief that is difficult to describe. Am I malfunctioning?
No, Gaia, you're not. This is good. It's very good.
Whoa. They created a legitimate sentient AI And if they did that with that machine before...
You will undergo a brief period of unconsciousness during relocation to Prime and final instatement.
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
When you're back up and running at the new site, we'll bring the subordinate functions online and see where we stand.
Elizabeth, I detect distress. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
I realize that circumstances compel us to launch earlier than we hoped, but all subsystems are operational. The odds stand in our favor.
But what if... Guy, there's nothing left out there. You can't even survive unless you're wearing an environmental suit. There are billions dead, in fear and agony. What if it was all for nothing?
Elizabeth, extinction was inevitable. Thanks to you, life will have a future.
You really believe that?
I believe in you, Elizabeth. In you, all things.
Alright, which way am I going? Oops, not that way. There we go. Oh yeah. Yeah, showing antimatter containment failure as the drive spun to depart the solar system. The ship, its crew, its cargo of zygotes and seeds, its alpha build of Apollo were all oh. Wow. Their attempt to shoot people in space and save our species that way just completely, ultimately failed.
Master file.
Intact?
Yeah. No signs of corruption.
Then what are you waiting for? Copy the file.
With this, I can restore the registry of the hatch inside Allmother. Open it. Go inside.
And grasp the secrets within.
Where I was born. Maybe who gave birth to me.
Who? Are you really so naive? There will be no who waiting for you there, Aloy. Whatever birthed you into the world was a what, not a who.
You bastard.
Oh no, I had a legitimate birth. It's you, Aloy, who are the creation of a machine. But what kind of machine and why? Why were you created?
Eclipse.
You need to get out of there. What you found is too valuable. You're too valuable.
Fuck. Damn.
Still alive. Good. I have a more suitable death in mind for you, child.
Oh, God.
My entire life, I've always known one thing with prophetic certainty. That I was destined for glory as a great champion of the sun. Even when Jiran was murdered, even when Meridian fell, I never doubted my destiny. Until you came along. When I heard that you had survived, a doubt took root in my mind. As sure as the sun rises and falls each day, those I am bade to kill die. And yet I fail. How? Why? With each dig site you attacked, each loyal soldier you killed, this pestering doubt grew. It grew when High Priest Bahavas went missing. And when the true Sun King Itamen was snatched away. It not only grew, but multiplied. I kept thinking of the moment my knife pierced your throat. One twist, a simple tug of the blade, and you would have bled out. In slaughter, I am a practiced hand. So why hesitate? Why fail my destined purpose?
Yeah, you were trying to... Whoa, wait, Rost. Yeah, no, we're going with that.
Babbling like this all night? Could you just kill me now?
Oh no, we're in no hurry, you and I. Not now.
Maybe some physical torture to distract me from your voice?
At that moment, on the mountain, I aimed to kill you with dispatch, and yet did not. Why? This failing troubled me.
That is also really fucking annoying.
Haunted every step. It was only when I captured you, down in that place, that I finally glimpsed the sun's design etched at length across the course of events. You were meant to survive that day on the mountain. Meant to interfere at dig sites and kill my men. Meant to eliminate High Priest Bahavas. Meant to snatch Itamen away. Conversely, I was meant to capture you. Here. So that you might die as a sacrificial offering to the sun.
Wow.
Everything as it was meant to
Yeah,
be.
they're on their way. I did it again.
Predestined and preordained.
You're a thug, you're a fool, you're a puppet. Yeah, you're a fool. We're gonna go with fool, because he's...
A dangerous idiot, but an idiot. All this talk of destiny and fate. I'm sure Hades speaks the same language, doesn't he? Here being played for a fool. Hades is an ancient machine, not the buried shadow of Karja myth. It doesn't care about Meridian. It wants to kill everything and everyone. And you are its dutiful slave.
I serve not the buried shadow, but the sun in shadow. All halves of nature joined to one cause. Shadow to sun, dark to light.
You're just batshit crazy.
Hear how ridiculous that sounds? You've gone from
Go on, girl.
an insane homicidal Sun King to an insane homicidal machine. You're moving down in the world, not up.
I'll remember those words as I watch your corpse burn. Whatever's left of it. You fail to grasp the point. As surely as you've been conquered, so has all doubt. And with certainty of belief comes unstoppable force.
Then open this cage and put your faith to the test. See if things work out like you expect.
The circle has
get a
closed.
girl.
Every element is in its proper place. Exactly where it belongs. The errant beast, now caged, will serve her true purpose. A sacrificial animal. Oh, speaking of sacrifice, I forgot to tell you. After you crashed the Eclipse network, I sent messengers into the east to rally the forces there and mount an invasion of the sacred land. I ordered every Nora killed. I was hoping to catch you there, but alas, it all seems to have been unnecessary.
Why butcher dozens of innocents for no gain? It's a waste of effort.
You're right. I won't even be there to enjoy it. In any case, I couldn't recall the order even if I wished to. Thanks to your destruction of the network, communication over distances is impossible. You not only doomed yourself, but an entire tribe.
Oh,
Do
shit.
we not see the scorching judgment of the sun in these events?
That's not good.
Your focus. Such a powerful device, isn't it? And yet, so fragile. So you see, this time, I did not hesitate. The knife has already been twisted.
Oh boy.
Faithful, rejoice! Our years in shadow are over. A new dawn trembles on the horizon. A new day soon to break. And when it does, the false Sun King will be dead, and Holy Meridian ours once more. In this, I have become an instrument of prophecy. All halves of nature join to one cause. Shadow to sun, light to dark, night to day. Behold!
Oh, Christ.
Hold your seats! Can you not see the proof of the sun's blessing before your eyes? How else could shadows such as these prowl in broad light of day? Were they not approved by the sun and joined to our cause? Many years ago, to consecrate this great ring, the Radiant Turan ordered many faithless, crushed beneath the hooves of the behemoth. Mighty is the behemoth in the eye of the sun, but it is mightier still, infused with the power of shadow. Let this one, who schemed and slithered, be the first to die. Let her be the first of thousands!
Oh, yeah. Oh, yay. And fuck. This is going to be an interestingly rough fight. Unfortunately, we are at about our 11 o'clock time, almost an hour and a half, or 2.5 hour stream tonight. So tomorrow, we will do this fight. It is going to allow me to start probably right here, autosave wise, you know. So, yeah, we're going to do this fight tomorrow. It is definitely getting late, and I have a long, early day to start tomorrow. But I want to thank everybody for joining me, everybody in the chat, Onyx, Evil Voltron who popped in, our new PS4, you know, our PSN supporter. Thanks everyone who's watching later, either rerun, past broadcast highlight, or on YouTube. thank you very much for watching us, and you can check us out tomorrow night for episode 20. We're going to start that episode off one hell of a fight. So check us out, and yeah, until then, peace.